Hey there! Ever had that moment when you look at the rich and wonder, how on earth do they keep adding zeros to their bank balance while they're probably just chilling on a beach? Well, it's all about where and how they invest their money. Think of it this way. Instead of working hard for money, they have their money working hard for them. Sounds cool, right? Now, before you brush this off thinking it's only for those with a huge bank balance, think again. With the right knowledge and choices, even a small amount can start bringing in some extra. And guess what? Today, I'm going to spill the beans. We're diving deep into a topic that could potentially reshape the way you think about money and investing. So stick around as we explore the top 10 assets that promise not only growth, but consistent cash flow. Ready to unlock the secret to making money while you sleep? Subscribe now and let's get started. 1. Real estate rental property. You've probably heard the saying, they're not making any more land. It's true, and that's why real estate has always been a gold mine for those looking to generate passive income. Picture this. You own a property, maybe it's that cute little house in the suburbs or a stylish apartment in the city center. It could even be a storage unit where people stash away things they don't frequently use. Now, instead of it just sitting there, someone else pays you monthly to live or use that space. That's right, while you're sipping your morning coffee or catching up on the latest Netflix show, your bank balance gets a boost month after month. It's almost like having a dependable friend who never forgets to pay back a loan. Remember a few years back when the news was buzzing about cities running out of apartment spaces due to urbanization? That was real estate demand in action. With populations growing and urban areas expanding, people are constantly looking for places to live or run their businesses. And guess who benefits from it? Property owners like you would. Now, of course, it's not all rainbows. There's maintenance, dealing with tenants, and staying updated with property values. But with platforms and management companies making it easier than ever to handle these issues, most of the heavy lifting can be outsourced. So if you ever find yourself pondering about where to invest, give real estate a serious thought. Because at the end of the day, while trends come and go, people will always need a roof over their heads. 2. Dividend-paying stocks. Ever dreamt of owning a piece of a huge company? Maybe a tech giant or a massive retail chain. Well, with dividend stocks, not only can you own a piece, but that piece also pays you. When you buy a dividend-paying stock, you're essentially buying a slice of a company. And when that company profits, instead of keeping all the goodies to themselves, they share a part of it with their shareholders in the form of dividends. Imagine this. It's a sunny day and you're chilling at your favorite cafe, and a notification pops up on your phone. It's your bank telling you that you've received some money. No, it's not your salary or a payment for some work you did. It's your dividend payout from the stocks you own. Now, I remember reading about Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time. He once mentioned how he loves dividend stocks because they're like having multiple streams of income. He gets paid regularly just for owning them. Think about that. One of the richest people in the world vouches for dividend stocks. So if you're someone who enjoys regular payouts and the thrill of being a part of a bigger entity's success story, then dividend-paying stocks might just be your jam. 3. REITs or real estate investment trusts. So, you've got the itch for real estate. But perhaps the thought of dealing with leaky faucets, late-night tenant calls, or vetting potential renters isn't your cup of tea. Enter the world of REITs. Think of REITs as the middle ground between stocks and traditional real estate investments. They offer a way to get in on the lucrative world of property without having to, well, deal with property. A wise man once said, "Diversification is the only free lunch in investing." And REITs truly embody that philosophy. Instead of pouring all your funds into one property, investing in a REIT means you're spreading that money across a portfolio of properties. We're talking apartments, office spaces, shopping centers, hotels, and even unconventional properties like cell towers or data centers. This diversification can provide a cushion against potential market downturns. By law, REITs are required to pay out at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders in the form of dividends. Talk about a sweet deal. So not only do you benefit from property appreciation, but you also get those regular cash dividends, making it a dual source of passive income. Imagine there's a booming tech city, and with companies growing, they need office spaces, and with more jobs, people need homes. Now, instead of you individually trying to buy an office space or an apartment there, you invest in a REIT that has a diverse portfolio in that city. As the city grows, the value of the properties rise, and so does your investment. So if you're someone looking to tap into real estate's profits without the day-to-day challenges of being a landlord, REITs are a game changer. Dive in, spread your risk, and watch your investments grow. 4. Peer-to-peer lending. Picture this. Tom needs a loan for his new cafe, but traditional banks find him a tad risky. On the other hand, you've got some cash you're looking to invest. Through P2P platforms, you can lend to Tom and in return, get a pretty decent interest rate on your money. It's a win-win. Tom gets his cafe, and you get more returns than your typical savings account would ever offer. There's a saying, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And P2P lending is doing just that, reshaping the traditional lending landscape. By cutting out the middlemen like banks, it's making the lending process more efficient, transparent, and often more profitable for both the borrower and the lender. Of course, with all investments, there are risks. Not every borrower will be as successful as our green startup. But most P2P platforms have rigorous vetting processes and even offer diversification where you can spread your money across various loans, minimizing potential losses. The beauty of P2P lending this year is its adaptability. Whether you're someone with a lot of money to invest or just a small amount, there's room for everyone. And with a digital wave, it's never been easier to monitor, manage, and modify your investments. 5. Royalties. In its essence, royalties are like a pat on the back for your intellect and creativity. When you pen down that bestseller or compose that chart-topping number, you're not just doing it for the immediate recognition. You're crafting a legacy, something that can earn for you long after you've moved on to other projects. With the rise of digital platforms and easy-to-use creation tools, the landscape of royalties has expanded beyond traditional realms. It's not just about music or books anymore. Software developers, for instance, can earn every time someone purchases their app or software license. Graphic designers can receive a cut every time their artwork is printed on merchandise or used in advertising. Another exciting frontier in the royalty world is the NFT or non-fungible token space. Creators can mint digital artwork, music, or even tweets as NFTs and earn every time these are traded or sold on blockchain platforms. It's a digital revolution that's redefining the very concept of ownership and royalties in the digital age. 6. Real estate crowdfunding. Imagine this. A stunning beachfront property is up for grabs. Now, instead of one millionaire snapping it up, hundreds of people, including you, come together, each contributing a small chunk, to jointly own it. That's the magic of crowdfunding. You're teaming up with other like-minded investors online to own a slice of the real estate pie. Now you might wonder, why the buzz around this? Well, with advancements in technology, transparency, and online platforms, real estate crowdfunding has become more accessible and trustworthy. Platforms offer detailed insights, projections, and even virtual tours of the properties, making the investment process as smooth as buying a product online. But here's a note of caution. Like all investments, there's risk involved. It's crucial to do your homework. Remember to vet the platforms, understand the property market, and, if possible, even visit the physical location. 7. High-yield savings accounts. You know that childhood thrill of discovering an extra dollar or two in your piggy bank. That's the vibe with high-yield savings accounts, but on a much grander scale. It's about parking your money somewhere and watching it quietly grow without any wild market fluctuations or nail-biting risks. Albert Einstein once quipped, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." With high-yield savings accounts, your interest earns interest. Over time, this compounding effect can be quite powerful. A cool example that comes to mind is a story about a teacher who, over her 40-year career, diligently saved and placed her money in high-yield accounts. Upon retirement, she was astonished to find her savings had snowballed into a sum that allowed her to fund a library for her community. All thanks to the magic of consistent high interest. Now, while high-yield savings accounts are relatively low risk, it's essential to choose reputable institutions. Ensure they're insured and always keep an eye on the changing interest rates. 8. Annuities. An annuity is a bit like a safety net for your finances, especially during retirement. You pay a lump sum upfront or through a series of payments, and in return, you receive periodic disbursements, either immediately or at a future time. With longer life expectancies and the constant shifts in the economy, the security of a steady income stream post-retirement has never been more crucial. Plus, recent trends show more flexible and tailored annuity options becoming available, catering to diverse needs. Let's dig into a real-world example. Remember that celebrated author who penned those adventure novels you loved? After a successful writing career, he opted for an annuity. Now, every year, on top of his book royalties, he gets a guaranteed sum from his annuity, ensuring he lives his adventures off the pages too. While annuities sound like the dream solution, it's crucial to understand the different types out there, from fixed to variable, immediate to deferred. Each comes with its set of features, benefits, and, of course, considerations. For instance, some might offer higher returns but come with higher fees or risks. Considering the evolving landscape in 2023, some annuities are now even linked to market indices or other investment benchmarks, offering the potential for higher returns while still providing the safety net of guaranteed minimum payouts. To wrap it all up, annuities are all about peace of mind. They're for those who value the comfort of knowing that regardless of market ups and downs, they have a steady income to rely on. Whether you're nearing retirement or just planning for the future, annuities can be a solid pillar in your financial plan. So, ready to give your future self a financial hug? 9. Digital courses. Let's face it, the digital age has transformed the way we learn. Gone are the days when gaining a new skill or diving into a fresh subject meant enrolling in a college or attending night classes. Today, with a few clicks, you can learn everything from gourmet cooking to quantum physics, right from the comfort of your couch. And here's the coolest part. If you've got a particular skill, insight, or expertise, the world is your oyster. They've given a platform to everyday experts to share their knowledge with eager learners worldwide. But it's not just about the money. It's about legacy, about passing on what you know. So, if you've ever thought, hey, I'm pretty good at this, be it yoga, digital marketing, pet training, or anything under the sun, there's probably someone out there willing to pay for your insights. So why not turn your knowledge into a passive income stream? After all, in the digital era, everyone's got a teacher inside them waiting to shine. 10. SaaS or software as a service. SaaS is essentially about delivering software over the cloud. Instead of buying and installing hefty software packages, users now subscribe to software online, often on a monthly or yearly basis. In the SaaS model, this artistry has found a profitable canvas. It's recurring revenue at its finest. Users pay to access the software, and as they grow dependent on it, renewals flow in, creating a delightful stream of passive income. With remote work becoming the norm and businesses increasingly moving online, the demand for SaaS solutions has skyrocketed. From CRM tools and project management suites to niche software catering to specific industries, the SaaS universe is expanding at an unprecedented rate. But it's not just about building from scratch. Many savvy investors are keeping a keen eye on promising SaaS startups, injecting capital, and reaping rewards as these platforms grow. So if you've got a unique software idea or are looking to invest in the next big thing, the SaaS model could be your golden ticket. It's not just about technology, it's about merging innovation with utility. So in the age of the cloud, are you ready to soar? And there we have it, the top 10 cash flowing assets. Remember, it's not just about making money, but making your money work for you.